Hello and welcome. So today we're going to take a little look at Achilles and we're going to see how he plays and what's fun and where he is and what he's about and all that stuff. Obviously Achilles was the big hero of Troy, killing Hector and God knows how many other people to eventually be taken down by Paris. I want to eventually recreate that at some point in the game. That's going to be one of my goals. But for now, we're just going to focus on the basics around Achilles. And I think we're just going to dive straight on into it. So, yeah, enjoy.
Oh, swift-footed Achilles. There is only one response to Queen Helen's abduction. And that is war.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
King Agamemnon of high-walled Mycenae must avenge this insult to his brother. You are the ultimate warrior, king of Thea, and commander of the Myrmidons.
Glory in battle is my God-given fate.
Your ally, King Lycomedes, rules the Isle of Skyros. As a boy, you were sheltered in Lycomedes' court on your father's command. Now you must protect the old king in turn. Heed both threats from enemies like the Elopians and opportunities that come your way through friends such as prosperous King Oileus and his son Ajax the Lesser. The independent Thessalians could be a bulwark for your western flank. Keep your courage, lion-hearted Achilles, for you know well that fortune favors the bold.
Right, so the first thing you'll see popping up on the screen is Hot-Blooded Achilles, where Achilles is governed by his emotions. See, he has 4 different states: proud, indignant, grieving, and outraged. I think from what I could tell, proud was the most favourable one you could have. Grieving and outraged definitely had rather large negatives to them. I can't remember what was against indignant off the top of my head, but I think it was sort of a midway one. But proud was definitely the better emotion to have active, as that affects not only Achilles' performance but his troops. And then after that, you have Living Legend, which gives Achilles the ability to challenge other generals, only specific ones who I guess he deems as worthy, but they do refuse. I've never actually had one accept as of yet. So if you don't get them to accept in that menu, the other option you have is killing them on the battlefield, and then people will start believing that you are the greatest warrior to ever exist, which obviously Achilles wants people to think quite a bit. Right, next thing. So, the interesting bit now, well, my interesting bit, the bit that I've been most excited about, is the Myrmidons, the elite legendary warriors that Achilles had at his command. Now, the first one that probably, I don't remember what order I looked at, I think this is the right order. The first one you should see, maybe, possibly, is the champions of Pythia, who are your front line. They are unbreakable, so they are an incredibly good unit that you will get later on in the game. You start with a unit of them, but you can get them pretty damn quick because they come from the level 4 military build in Myrmidon camp. Yeah, that's right, speak properly, Bear. So they are definitely accessible fairly early on. After that, you have the Aegean runners, who are a very fast infantry unit who are brilliant at flanking. and they will do absolutely tons of damage to the enemy if you can get them into the right position. They'll just shred through the flanks of them and make people retreat quicker than anything. After that, then other starting unit you get that's pretty damn good is the Aegean Javelins, which will be your bread and butter for your ranged, because as most Total War games go, ranged is king in this game, and it will absolutely demolish most things except chariots. Chariots seem to be the most ridiculous thing in the game so far, but we'll cover that with a character who's more suited to chariots. The Aegean Runners and the Javelins both come from a level 3 military building, the military camp, so again you can get them relatively early on. Other than that, the units are pretty much the same as everyone else. Most of the Myrmidon units for Achilles are going to be strong, and highly recommended that you try him out. Achilles himself is quite strong. You can actually use him to tank entire groups. I've done that several times with him now. He's a little bit squishy to begin with, but as you level him up, and he does level up quick if you're throwing him into the midst of things, yeah, he then becomes an absolute monster, as you would expect from the legendary warrior himself. Now, I'm just going to let you enjoy a little bit of the fight that happened. It's approximately like a 5-minute fight, I think. I might cut it off a little bit after 5 minutes. So, just enjoy.
Ready for action. Achilles! To war! Spears! Onward, warriors! Forward to battle! At your command! To glory! Hungry for glory! To glory! At your command! Who needs killing? Javelins ready! Moving up! Foes, beware!
Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
Javelins, prepare! Forward we go! At your command! Masters of war! Advance, men! Destroy the foe! Masters of war! Hungry for glory!
Your hero is under attack.
Sword ready! Ready to serve! Move up! Let's do this! For the Achilles! Javelins! Combat ready! Don't hold back! Foes beware!
So, all in all, Achilles is bloody good fun. He's got some really strong units. Achilles himself is quite an interesting character to play as, the fact that it's the legendary warrior himself. And it's interesting to see that he's governed by his emotions, given the fact that during the time of the Trojan War, he would have actually only been a teenager, if you were to look from the historical perspective. So him being hot-blooded mixes in with that incredibly well. The only warning I have about Achilles is the campaign guidance is a lie. It's not a normal start. Achilles has been by far the most brutal start I've had in this game so far. I'm actually running through my first ever full campaign hard mode on a Total War game as Achilles at the moment, and my god is it killing me. So please feel free to come and check that out at some point over on my Twitch channel and my things and the stuff. As usual, I'll leave the links below for you guys if you want to catch anything, any other sort of content of mine, or want to join the Discord. Please feel free to comment, like, or subscribe, or whatever the things, all the buttons and the stuff. I'm still not getting my head around this video shenanigans. It's strange. It's a strange thing for me. But thank you for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you with the next one very soon.